What is going on, guys? Devin here, aka Mispelled Rebel, and welcome back to Project Cars. Now, I was actually going to record an episode of GTA Online, but unfortunately GTA 5 just won't work. It won't connect to GTA Online, and I don't really feel like playing the campaign. But yeah, I'm sitting here on a very, very happy Sunday, and hopefully you're having a great Sunday too. I've got Rambo on the TV behind me here. I'm playing Project Cars, and I've got a bottle of Dew Shine here that I'm actually going to try for the first time. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, it's not good warm. I can tell you that. It's not very good warm. So I'm going to grab the other one out of the fridge, put that one in the fridge, and let's continue our career here. But I wanted to start at the main menu to show you this real quick here. I now have a car setup menu. This has not been here. This is a new feature that I'm guessing Project Cars just added into the game. So I think that is actually pretty freaking cool that they're constantly updating stuff, even their UI. Now, maybe I'm just stupid and this has been here the whole time, but I don't know. Post a comment down below. We do have, right here, we're looking at finishing up our Caterham Academy event. We only have 2 more of those. And, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and enter the practice. We'll go to qualifying, and then you will actually see me in the regular race. I'm going to skip practice and qualifying because there's no real point for you to sit here and watch that whole thing. It'll take up like 15 minutes of my time. So, yeah, let's go ahead and skip to it here. Alright, so yet again I did qualify in the pole position with a 1:19 in the practice laps. That is not too bad. That was also, during our qualifier, we actually got hit with some incredibly massive rains, which is just not fun to drive in. But these cars seem to handle it pretty well. Now, the more astute viewer will notice, hey, Devin, you've played here before, right? I have played here. I raced karts here a little while ago. Not that long ago. I think it was the 250cc karts. And I kept saying, you know, about the, because you would hit the apexes and these little crests like that one right there, and you would just lose control of the kart. And I kept saying throughout that entire video, I'm like, I guarantee you that, you know, the physics just aren't really pounded out with the karts. That if I was in a car, I would actually feel a lot more planted and be able to do a lot more with the cars. And so far, that has been completely true. I'm able to fight these cars in the corners a little bit more than the karts are. Once the karts hit an apex, you just lose control. You hit these little crests here, like a bumpy racetrack in those karts, you are effed. Like, you're just done. So it's nice to have a car that actually has suspension, but more importantly, it's nice to have a car that has a little bit of play already built into it, so that way when you do screw up, it's not a colossal failure. Like it is in the karts. When you're in those karts and you mess up just a little bit, it's a big failure. I mean, you have no way to save it. Once you're going, you're gone. And again, you might also notice no brake lines, no drive lines, none of that garbage. Now, if you saw any of my Forza Horizon 2 videos, you know that in Forza Horizon 2, any of the Forza games, I play with the braking line on, not the drive line, but the braking line, because the cars just don't always feel all that planted, to be honest with you. In the Forza games, they don't feel controllable, they don't feel... I don't want to use the word realistic, because they do feel realistic to a certain extent, but there's just a certain arcadey aspect to it that I can't really put my finger on, whereas this game feels good, and you can actually feel out the car and feel in control. So I just don't need the line. When they give me practice laps and qualifying laps and whatnot, I feel 100% confident that I can come in here, put in a good practice, put in a good qualifier, and then race the entire race without having to use the braking lines at all. And if they continue to give me those practice and qualifying laps, I have a good feeling that regardless of what class they put me in the future, I'll be able to handle it just fine. Now, we're about to put in a screaming fast lap. That actually went way better than any of my practices and qualifiers ever did. Oh, we're starting to get a little bit of rain. It's coming in. Those weather effects had to come and flex their feathers here. They couldn't just leave us alone. We've got warm tires and a beautiful day, and the rain has to come in and fuck it all up. Because the rain actually, and I don't know if it actually does, because I really haven't experienced, or really been paying attention, I should say, to when the rain comes to see if the rain actually cools your tire down. I don't know. It might. That would be pretty fascinating and actually pretty accurate. Be cool to see, actually, if the rain does in fact cool my tires down. Now, I'm hoping it doesn't because I want to put in another screaming lap, but who knows. It's all up in the air. And again, yet again, my crew chief is just not talking to me. We're not on speaking terms, me and him. I must have slept with his wife or called his dog fat or something. I don't know. He doesn't want to talk to me. He's gone on a vacation and left me here on my own. But that's alright, we seem to actually be doing just fine without him. Wow, I cut that corner sharp and we lost all of the heat in the front right tire there. But that's alright, because this is the finish line. How'd you do? I feel like we put in a really banging lap right there. Alright, well, 3:57 for 3 laps. That's actually pretty freaking sweet. We won't know what my best lap was until the end here. And I don't feel like doing math. There it is, 1:16. That's better than the qualifying, better than the best practice. So, 1:16 feels pretty good. Return to career dashboard. Let's go ahead and jump on into the last Caterham Academy. Oh, we have some messages here. Let's check out. I don't want to jinx it, but could be the start of a streak. Yep, fantastic job. Of course it was. Calendar Silverback. What is Silverback? I don't know. We're going to the Caterham Academy, though. Track day. Caterham Academy, Silverstone. We're racing in Silverstone. I'm pretty pumped. I haven't actually... Maybe I have. I don't know. I can't recall if I've actually raced here. I don't believe so. Not yet in this game, but I'm pretty pumped to race here. So again, we're going to skip the practice, we're going to skip the qualifier, and we're going to jump straight into the meat of the race, so stay tuned here. Alright, so yet again, we did qualify for the pole position. It shouldn't be a surprise at this point. I'm just a beast. But yeah, we are racing in Silverstone for the first time, and I am super pumped to be doing this. I was actually pretty consistent on my qualifier and my practice lap. I put in 2 1:15s. Which is actually pretty good, I think. I think it's a pretty good time. Whoa, hello, okay. So we don't need to be jerking the car around all that much. Now my tires are warm. I did not once while doing my practice and qualifiers have warm tires. So I don't know how it's going to behave with warmer tires. I might be able to put in a better lap time. I might not be able to slide my butt around enough in order to get a good time that I would normally be getting. Who knows? We'll find out, won't we? I have to say, I've been drinking that Dew Shine this entire video, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I can definitely see where, like, if they made that an alcoholic beverage, how it would be pretty good, because it already kind of has, like, that... It doesn't taste alcoholic. I don't want to say it tastes alcoholic, but it kind of has that taste that, like, it wouldn't be surprising. Drop down in second, please. It wouldn't be surprising if it was alcoholic kind of taste, you know what I mean? It's a weird flavor to try and describe, but it's not bad. And it's way better cold than it is warm. I will warn you on that one. If you're planning on trying it, pick yourself up a cold one. That sounds like a beer commercial. Just put it in your refrigerator. We're doing really well again here. We're blowing the competition away yet again. They just can't match me. Honestly, I feel like when I get pole position, I just hold pole the whole time. Usually, although in my, like, what was it, 2 or 3 videos ago, where I was doing my karting, and every freaking lap, I screwed up so hard on something, one or the other. Like, I would screw up at the beginning of the lap, the end of the lap, the middle of the lap, but every single time, half the pack would pass me up, and I just had the hardest time catching them. I kept getting, like, second place finishes and whatnot. But I feel like when I get that pole position, especially driving, like, a car, driving the karts, it's difficult. Driving a car, I feel like it's just so much easier. And honestly, these cars, project cars, I'm gonna make a very bold claim right now. Forza Horizon 2 was my favorite game of the year for 2014. Right now, in 2015, I'm not gonna call this game of the year, don't worry, I know you people out there are freaking out. But right now, both Project Cars and Dirt Rally are way better racing games than Forza. Now, Forza Horizon 2 had a much bigger world. It had much more to do, I think, than obviously Dirt Rally. Project Cars, it's comparable. You know, you have an actual career here, which is really cool. Forza Horizon 2, it was like you tried to progress as a street racer or whatever. I don't really even know. There might have been a story. All I know is that you were trying to win to become the Horizon Festival Championship. To become the championship. No, you're going to become the champion. However, I feel like they did not do as good of a job as Forza Horizon 1. Forza Horizon 1 of really like making you feel like you won the championship off of the guy who previously had it. In Forza Horizon 2, I can't even tell you if I ever raced Ben, because like it just wasn't obvious. They should have made it like blatantly obvious that I was going to be racing Ben and he was going to be good. Ben was the guy who was basically organizing the whole festival. If you don't remember his name, that's it right there. So you just never felt like you really beat him. So like this game makes me feel like I'm honestly in a career. Like I'm a rookie racer to the circuit and I'm lighting it up right now, and that makes me feel unbelievably cool. Oh, we're about to finish right here too. I don't think this was a very good lap. But not too... Ooh, that was a squeak that just came through as I crossed the finish line over there. Two pretty good races though. What did I put in? I need to know my lap times, guys. Come on, give me my lap times. 1:15, 1:15, 1:15. The picture perfect. It's like, oh, look at that. Champion Devin Mispelled, what up? Picture perfect consistency right there. And I won all 4 races. That was actually really cool. That was a fun invitational. Thank you, Caterham Academy, for giving me that invitational. Let's see. New invitational email from Dark Nitro. Come participate in the Pagani Monza Club Day. That sounds so good. That makes 3 in a row, right? Keep it up. Yep, no problem there. Let's see when that Pagani races, because all I want to do is race that Pagani now. Supercar Championship first. Not a big deal. I kind of figured we'd hit the Supercar Championship. That was alright. Unfortunately, though, I am going to end this video. I'm sorry it was so short, and I'm sorry that both Friday and Saturday I did not have a video for you guys. I posted the Witcher campaign mission on Friday, and I actually have what happens in the other, like if you decide to kill him rather than save him. I have that video too. I'm just trying to post it right now. It should be uploading probably today. If not today, definitely tomorrow. I've been super busy with work, and my mom having another surgery, which has been a little bit rough. But hopefully, for the most part, a lot of my busy schedule is behind us. I should be able to get the videos out daily yet again. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching my videos, liking my videos, subscribing to my channel. It really means a lot. And until next time, peace!